Yo, what's up? It's your boy L7. Got another interview. Yo, I was hanging out on the progressive martial artist, my boy Nick right there. Hasn't had me on for a while. That's alright. You know what I mean? I'm super controversial. You know what I mean? I know I could be a real scary person to be around, but that's alright though. You know what I mean? I'm still hanging out with him. Nick's still cool with me. We still say what's up. You know what I mean? On Twitter and all that. Follow him. What's his Socialist MMA on Twitter?
Yep,
Yeah, Socialist
that's
MMA on Twitter or Progressive Martial Artists on YouTube. Definitely a dope show. Definitely a good time. Yeah. So I was hanging out on his Discord and I ran into my boy over here. I'll let you introduce yourself. Go ahead.
I am Socialist Sienna on Twitter. That's where you can find me and where I'm most active on. So
Okay, so just to let us know a little bit more about yourself, we were talking a little bit in the pre-show. You know, what I mean, just where I, find out a little bit more. And I believe that you're from Florida, right?
yep,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
So there's some. I'm from New York. Yeah. So that's cool. I'm always trying to find out where people are so I can find about like different actions going on in the area, right? Yeah. I'm aware of
yep,
a couple of things going on in Florida. You know what I mean? I always have my hands in a lot of pots. You know what I mean? I want to know what's going on all the time, everywhere. Yeah. So,
yep.
yeah. So, what brought you what brought you onto my man Nick server right there, or progressive martial artist?
I was one of his earliest supporters on his Twitch channel, and
Wait, his Twitch just started, like just started. Yeah.
yeah, and I was
That's
like
what.
one of the first people to support him on Twitch,
Cool. Cool.
and he wanted to have me on the show, so he invited me to the server, and that's where it began.
Yo, Nick is real cool like that. You know what I mean? He's always like putting everybody on. I shouldn't really. Yeah, because the thing is that Nick's always putting everybody on. You get what I mean? So I probably and I love that about him. He's a real outgoing cat, right? So now I see you say socialist Sienna. What do you now? There's a lot of different definitions of socialism, and then you have like socialist libertarians, then you have like communists, right? Yeah. What is socialism to you?
Um, my the socialist that I'm more of the socialist that wants to like help people, you know. I don't know what kind of socialism that is, but I'm more of like socialism, but like giving power to the people and
Okay.
less to the government.
Okay, so you're not really hardcore into like one style of socialism over another type of socialism.
No, I'm just like in general, just like socialist.
That's fine. Now, some people might not like be happy with that definition, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, when people self-identify into a certain movement, I mean, that's the reality of that movement, and there's going to be plenty of people that are just like my man Social Sienna. Yeah, and honestly, if that's a majority of the group, then that's what the group is. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
more of a person who wants to fight for Medicare for all, eliminating student debt, free college, you know, those things that Bernie ran on. That's what I want for the people.
okay.
Like, I just want people to live comfortable lives, you know?
So, how do you intend on getting us to that point?
Probably participating in more like events and stuff going on. Um,
Okay.
I'm considering running for Congress when I get to that age that I'm able to run for Congress. But yeah, that's my plan.
Yo, okay. Running for Congress, that's pretty cool. Actually, Christine Olivio's in your area. She's running for Congress. She's excellent. I'm a huge fan of hers. There's also someone who's relatively young named Francisco over in the West Coast who's running for Congress as well. That's something I plan on supporting. But one of the things that you want to know that's really powerful for someone who's a lot of people who want to run for Congress and stuff like that. Yeah, they want to change the world, which is cool, right? But you really have to have like some experience of the people who of others, yeah, and have like a broad range, yeah. So, what type of how do you reach out to your community, and how will you make sure that the community is because you know what, once you get elected, right, yeah, you're gonna be surrounded by consultants and these big shots, who want to control the message and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And you're gonna find that they're gonna wall you off. Let's take a look at, for instance, let's talk about my boy Nick right there, Socialist MMA. You ready? Yeah.
Yep.
So when he first started YouTube, he was very, very small. You know what I mean? But his Twitter was massive. You know what I mean? But the thing is that as he has grown, he has been pursued by a lot of different larger cats, which I think he should do. You get what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
lot of larger channels want to talk to him because they see he has a large following on Twitter. You get what I mean? He could talk
Yeah,
to
I think
someone.
he should take those opportunities as
Absolutely,
well.
absolutely. He should. So the thing is that right, he could talk to someone who has 2,000 followers or someone with 200 followers. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's just simple math. You should go with the one to 2,000 followers, right? Yeah. But when you only talk to right, but and just because he has limited time, he has to do that to an extent. You know what I mean? But the thing is that what happens when you only talk to people who have 2,000 plus followers? You know what I mean? Then what happens is that you start to get a warped vision of the world, and you stop interacting with people who are really really small. I think that's what happened to Bernie Sanders. I think that's what happened to AOC. As a DJ, I've been around a lot of celebrities, and I've seen it happen to them. They just kind of like lose touch with, who they. I'm not gonna say it's who like they change, but I'm not gonna say it's their fault. You know what I mean? It's like the
Yeah,
environment around them changes, and it makes them change. Yeah. So
yeah.
what's gonna keep you true to your current vision and goal? How do we know you're not gonna be another AOC?
I I'm not very like when I look at what happened to AOC, I tell myself like that can't happen. Like I won't let that happen to me if I run for Congress. Like I'll always keep in mind that I'm fighting for the people and not for myself. Like, like I've never been like a selfish person. Like I'm very selfless and like I look out for other people. So like I just need to keep reminding myself that like I'm here for the people, not for like corporations, not for these like Hollywood celebrities. Like I'm fighting for the small guy.
That's cool, man. Um, Now, one thing that I think is that's always kind of like bothered me a little bit, to tell you the truth, is, yeah, the thing is that most American people, if they're following what they're supposed to be doing, right, yeah, they have their money inside of an IRA. You know what IRA is?
No, I don't know what an IRA is.
Okay, it's like one of the major tax shelters that's created by the U.S. government, and honestly, it's kind of fucked up, and I'll tell you why. Right? Yeah. The thing is that
Yeah.
you've heard of people with their 401ks and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
What is a 401k?
Uh,
It's like have you know what a pension is? It's something like that, right? Yeah, where they'll.
oh, yeah, I know it's a retirement plan for
Mhm.
1K and stuff like that. Like I've only known because my parents would talk about it, but
So back in the day, right? Yeah. Let's suppose you worked for me for 20 years. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
yeah,
And then you retired, but then you don't have any income. But I'll say, since you worked for me for 20 years, you know what I mean? I respect your service, and I'll make sure you're taken care of into your old age. I'm going to keep giving you a portion of your salary, right? Yeah, you used to make like, $100,000, but I'm going to give you $50,000 for until for the next 20 years. So, you know what I mean? You should be able to get by on that. You get what I mean? That's pretty cool, right?
yeah,
That's the way retirements used to work. But then what happened is that the freaking government, they got in bed with the corporations, yeah? And they created this thing called the IRA, yeah? IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account, and it's a tax shelter. You can actually put your money in, and it comes out tax free. It's actually one of the best investments that you can make, right? Or the best ways to really save your money. There's no program like even a savings account at a bank does not really have this particular feature of giving you that tax shelter. You get what I mean? There's even something
yep,
called a Roth IRA, where the interest compounds and adds on itself, and that really gets out of control. You get what I mean?
yep,
But the thing is that there's a huge problem here. Yeah, the problem is that your money has to be invested in the market, aka this. Most of the go like you could buy bonds, you could buy like a CD, yeah, but most of the money ends up in the stock market, yeah. And since most Americans do actually own stocks in their retirement accounts, you know what I mean? Right, your retirement account, they tell you about like buying stocks and shit, right? Like a mutual fund or something, right?
yep,
Are you working? Yeah, yeah. So doesn't that make you complicit in the corporate system, because you are an investor in that system, and your retirement
exactly.
is relying on the market, going up.
Yeah, exactly. If you invest in the system, you're complicit. You're complicit in that system that you're investing in.
Yeah. So there are some things called like green mutual funds and things like that exist, which are hopefully less, but it's really like that's how entrenched the establishment and the corporations are within our lives. You know what I mean? Our very retirements, our nest eggs are under their control. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why the U.S. economies are like, oh, look at the stock market, it's doing great. Your retirement egg, your nest egg is fine. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're gonna do it until it breaks, until it's not fine. Just like the mortgage, just like education, just like medical, they're just gonna fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up until they break it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So the thing is that if they can threaten, right, your nest egg, you know what I mean? Because look, I've been like a long time fighter, right? Honestly, um, I'm banned from a lot of organizations because I speak truth to power. You know what I mean? And look at I know that okay. We talked earlier. You're really a Bernie crat, am I correct?
I used to be until like I met Nick and all these other leftist people, and I've moved further left than Bernie.
Yeah.
Like Bernie,
He seems
I feel
insufficient, right?
like Bernie is just there to like keep the left chained to the Democratic Party, and I hate both parties, so like I don't want to be chained to either of them.
I actually have like a slightly different take. You get what I mean? Yeah.
Yep.
So the thing is that since I was in my 20s, I'm 45 now. Yeah. I don't usually dox myself like that. You know what I mean? But just fucking did whatever. Anyways, yeah. So the thing is that when I was in my 20s, I had already joined the Green Party because I already saw both parties, the two-party system is problematic. And I've been in the Green Party for over 20 years, bro. You know what I mean? And you look at what the Green Party is now today, you know what I mean? Is it good?
Um,
Let me make it more specific
reason
you. Yeah? Okay, let me tell you the Green Party, right? Yeah, one of the largest progressive third party movements in the nation. Yeah? How many
I
people.
actually voted for the Green Party
That's
in this
awesome, dude.
election.
I appreciate that, yeah? How many Green Party people do you think are. How many people are registered for the Green Party, do you think?
Millions, probably.
Why
I
don't
would
you
say
look it
thousands
up?
to millions.
You'll be surprised. Yeah, look it up right now. Yeah? Last count, I think it was about 100,000. 100,000. Not even 1 million. Yeah, 1/10 of that. Yeah? I think the number might have gone down a little bit recently because Howie Hawkins was a little bit weak. Yeah?
Green
Maybe
Party
200,000.
membership,
200,000 max.
February. Yeah, it says here 240,000 as of
240,000?
February.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It was. They went up a little because before last count there was like around 200. Yeah? Like, I think
It
Libertarians are a little
says
larger. Yeah?
nationwide there are over 250,000 registered Greens in 24 states.
Okay. Let's take a look at this, right? Yeah? How big do you think the Democratic Party is with registered voters? It's about 42 million.
Jeez.
Look it up. Yeah, maybe 44. Yeah, 42 to 44. Yeah, it's around there.
Yeah. Um, do- Trying to see. Where is it?
Just type in like how big is the Democratic Party? Yeah, or how many members are there in the Democratic Party? Even if you Wikipedia, right, you should just say like near the top. Yeah,
Yeah, it says here 47 million.
47. Okay, damn, the numbers have gone up. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm working with old information. Sorry, I'm an old guy. Yeah, okay, about that. Yeah. So if you think about 47 million versus 250,000, I'll be nice and give them 250,000. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 47 times 4, which is going to be 50 times 4, which is going to be 200 minus 12. So 200 minus 12 is going to be 190, 188. Yeah? 188 times the size, bro. You know what I mean? Are you ready to take on 188 fucking dudes? You know what I mean? Are you fucking ready?
I'm ready to do whatever
Fuck
it
yeah,
takes.
that's why
Like
you meet L7, you met one of the hardcore motherfuckers you ever motherfucking met in your life. You know what I mean? Ask Nick about it. You know what I mean? Ask anybody. I'm a hardcore motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because honestly, you gotta be ready to go at fucking insane odds. You know what I mean? Guerrilla warfare type shit. Like Vietnam going against the United States. Like you'd never think those motherfuckers have any chance in hell, but somehow they pull it out. You know what I mean? Somehow they fucking pull it out. You got to go all the fucking way, bro. So the thing is, the third party movements, I think MPP's claiming 100,000. They're having a lot of problems right now, but all parties have problems, and you might think I'm gloating because I have problems with MPP right now, but I'm not. Okay, that's their style, not my style. But the fact of the matter is that the third parties have a huge issue as in terms of size. And actually, I'm trying to build a coalition of all these people to come together to get the change we need for 2022. Honestly, we can do it. Yeah, like I'm trying to get MPP together, Libertarians and Green Party. You know, Nick's people, you know, I mean Tulsi people, Yang people. I'm trying to bring them all together to get the change we need because fuck all the differences. You know, I mean, we have too much in common. We're getting fucked. It's time for us to end this shit now. You down with that?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, my man. So now just so you know, a lot of ways that a lot of politicians start. Yeah, you think you're running for Congress first, right?
Yep.
Okay. A lot of people start off in their state assembly. Yeah. I think that's what Nina Turner did, right? Yeah, she was in her state senator and or something like that, and then she moved to the national stage, right? That way they have time to like build their machine locally, so they can really be successful in making a larger run for like a national title. You get what I mean? That might be something you might want to take in consideration, or you might want to consult with other politicians. Like you have webcams, so you can do like interviews, so you can interview candidates and see what worked for them and their understanding. You know what I mean, and why they did what they did. You know what I mean? That's what my channel's all about. So I hope you're subscribed, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to be interviewing every single candidate running for office in New York City, but just so you know, I do not plan on running. Yeah? I think actually that's something we discussed in the Discord, right? Yeah? Because you said something about leadership. Yeah, you think it should be more people on the ground, right?
Yep.
I agree with you 100%. Yeah. And one way that we've talked about doing that is having this new group that I'm talking about. Yeah. Instead of having like elected leaders, which is why I honestly am running into a lot of problems with leadership in these organizations because of this idea here. But the thing is that in the new coalition group, we're thinking about running it as a general assembly. You get what I mean? Yeah? There might be like a
Yep.
moderator, but really the floor really controls everything. You know what I mean? And everybody's equal there. You know what I mean? So I think that could work, man. And I'm not trying to be a leader in this shit. I'll have the same equal vote as everybody else. I'm nobody special. You know what I mean? Fuck that. You know what I mean? Yeah? So,
Yep.
hell yeah, boy. Yo, what's up, man? So, what's coming up next for you? You said you're starting a YouTube channel soon?
I'm gonna be trying to. I'm gonna try to see whether YouTube or Twitch is the best route for me to go. I
Twitch,
recently started doing
yo.
like
You play video games?
small test streams on
You
on
play video
Twitch.
games?
Yeah, I play video games.
Yo, I'm trying to get a video game together of all the different files from the different groups, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, we're gonna fucking. Yo, Tulsi Cracks are gonna crash on you, Bernie Cracks. You're going down, son. And I'm calling out Yang Gang too. You're going down. We got some libertarians on board, also going down. Just kidding, you know what I mean? But by the way, we might play like a game like Among Us, or we might play like another like fun casual game. You get what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have any suggestions? Catan or
The
something? I don't
games
know.
I play
Yeah.
are mostly like World of Warcraft, League of
Oh
Legends. Like
shit. Okay.
I play very
I don't know if
varied kind
anybody
of
plays
games.
that, but if we can find anybody, like, why not? Like, just for fun, you know what I mean? Just for fun, you know what I mean? It's really,
Yeah.
even though I'm talking shit right now, like, honestly, it's just all in friendship, honestly. You know what I mean? You get that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it should be. You know what I mean? We're all brothers and sisters in this. You know what I mean? We all want health care for even Republicans. You know that universal health care. We're trying to help everybody. That's all, and a lot of them are for it too. A lot of Republicans are for Medicare for all. You know that?
Oh.
Yeah, not the leadership, not fucking Mitch McConnell's dumbass. You know what I mean? But there are people, on the ground who just say that's a fucking great idea. It really is. You know what I mean? It really is. Yeah. So look, you said that you want to promote your Twitter, right? Yeah. What's your Twitter right there?
Yep. My Twitter handle is at Socialist Sienna.
Are you one of these people that takes on people and mentions them and does all kinds of crazy shenanigans on Twitter?
Nah, I'm not really the confrontational type on Twitter. That's more like Nick and
Come on,
those
man.
people.
Yes, exactly. You
I'm
should
just
learn from
sort
one
of
of the
like
best.
hanging back, just
What?
watching it.
Well,
Like if someone like goes after one of my friends on Twitter, I obviously jump in.
yeah.
But if I just see that I have like nothing to do in the conversation, I'm just gonna watch it to see where it goes.
Look, I'm just funning. I probably like, no, but yeah, just thinking about it. I don't try to honestly. I don't like actively think like it's a really good idea to go at people on Twitter, but I fucking totally do. Yeah, but but yeah,
I've
like when
never really
people,
had anyone come after me though. Like
you
I
want to be
haven't really had it
entertaining,
from me.
I'll come after you. Yeah, I'd be like, Socialist Sienna has a weak mustache. You know what I mean? I'll just say some shit like that, and that could be. I'll be your first one. I'll pop your cherry. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Yo, Social Sienna, everybody subscribe. Um, and I'm not gonna say something mean, yeah, but just say what's up. You know what I mean? It's cool. I'll do the first mean thing, so I'll be the fucking bad guy, and then I'll just say like, it's all in love. You know what I mean? And it's a good time. And I hope you do the YouTube thing honestly, and get more of Nick's shows. Yeah, were you on the show today?
Yeah, I was on the show
I
today.
was actually doing something else because I was in the Discord and I saw the notifications popping up, but I couldn't like ask to get in the show because I was like in another meeting. Yeah, so sorry, man. I would love to have hung out with you guys again. Yeah. So uh, what's your current thoughts on what happened today with that whole Trump situation and people taking over and stuff?
That was insane. I don't think I've ever witnessed anything like that.
So you think that they'll be successful? What happened? Is it over now?
I think it is over. I'm pretty sure it is over
I don't
now.
believe anything I see on the news, honestly. I don't believe anything anymore. After the way that they misreported on Bernie and Tulsi and Yang and all that shit like that, I don't
Yeah,
believe none of it.
they're already back to certifying the electoral college results. It's over.
Alright, there was a tweet out from Grace Meng. She barricaded herself in a hotel room, bro. You know what I mean? She's in DNC. It looked like she was really shook.
Damn.
Did you see that? It's on Twitter, yeah? Look, I'm sorry that she felt that she was in her room like that, but I am unhappy with Grace Meng. But I don't think she deserves to like be cowering in her hotel room. But I think that she should resign. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The DNC has just done a horrible job. I mean, if you guys can't see it for what's happening, you're barricading yourselves in your hotel room. Obviously, people are unhappy. You need to do a better job. People don't trust you. Even I don't trust you anymore. Okay, get out of here. You know what I mean? I'm not even Republican. You know what I mean? I just don't have any faith in y'all. Sorry. Yeah? Not that sorry. Yeah. All right, man. So, we're going to get up soon. You know what I mean? It was cool to have you on. Anybody you want to shout out before you go?
Um, I guess just follow me on Twitter and I'll be seeing you there if you do.
All right. Hey, thanks for stopping on, man. One love, brother. Peace.
It's a dark day in our nation when high-level authorities will seek to use every method to silence dissent. The truth must be told.
And if you want the truth, you need to check out independent media producers just like myself, DJ L7. You should subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications when I release a new video.
The truth of these
We are
words
on all
is
the major
beyond doubt.
platforms. That includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Unfortunately, we have definitely seen that these mainstream outlets will cave to corporate interests, so we encourage you to join our independently moderated communities of Reddit and Discord. We also encourage you to subscribe to us on BitChute and Daily Motion so you can see the content that YouTube doesn't want us to let you see. Hey, now it's time for the most important part of the video. That's right. It's time for us to tell you about the Taking Action Group. Do you need an activist? Or maybe there's no activists around willing to help you with your cause and you need to learn to become an activist. That's exactly why we're here. Every week we get up with people from across the nation, in fact even sometimes internationally, and we develop strategies and a game plan to address the issues that are affecting all of us. Every week myself from New York City and of course my co-host Lisa from Los Angeles provide a coast-to-coast perspective on what's going on in the country. If you want to donate to help out with expenses, travel, equipment, stuff like that, then I definitely appreciate it and you can hit us off at Venmo or PayPal. Thanks a lot. Hey, by the way, we also have a merch store, so check it out. Oh my goodness, it seems like you've reached the end of the video, so make sure you check out some of our other videos, make sure you subscribe. This is your last chance to do so thanks a lot, and looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment below if you have any questions or issues you'd like me to address. And if you're an activist, the time to make things happen is now.